In this 4-minute vlog, I'll give Fife homeowners some top tips on moving home to avoid any last-minute stress. You've found your new property and are excited to finally have the keys in your hand. Now you just need to move your possessions from your old home into your new model. We've put together some top tips to make this process as stress-free as possible. Choose the right removals firm. It may seem like an easy task, but finding the right removal company to help to transport all of your goods will make all the difference, depending on the amounts of items that you're moving and the nature of the items. Well, for example, you may need a specialist if you're moving a high-worth object, such as a piano. You may need multiple firms to help facilitate your move. Do your due diligence and rely on testimonials, as well as recommendations from your estate agent, and if possible, have a company come and give you a quote based on the items you'd like to have transported. We would also recommend booking as early on as time will allow, as often people will want to move on similar days, such as school holidays. So get planning. Planning your removal early will help you deal with any excess moving stress, as you'll know that you have everything in hand. Once you've chosen the right firm, you can get planning from which rooms to start parking first to how you're going to park your items up. The only way truly to stay on top of things, though, is using lists. Make a list for each room you're parking up and create a timeline also so you have visibility of how much time you have on your hands. Decide how much material you'll need to park your items in terms of boxes and wrapping to keep items safe. People always underestimate the volume they will require, so try to be as generous as possible in your predictions. So pack. Of course, packing the actual items up is the name of the game, but this isn't just a case of throwing items into a box. There is a subtle art of packing that will help you keep organised. We'd recommend starting from the top of the house and moving downwards. Pack up what's in your loft according to the frequency with which you use your items, and then move through each room methodically. When packing electricals, pack cables separately and then bind the wires with masking tape and write on the tape which appliance the cable is for. And with clothes, keep them on the hangers and pop a black bag over the top of them using elastic band to hold the tops of the hangers together. Create a fact file. A fact file is such a useful goldmine of information. Essentially, it's an information document that will be put together about your property, including details of where the stopcock is for the water, the gas and electricity switches, and so on, which will help people in moving into your home enormously. Speak to whomever you're buying your property from and have them create one for you, using your own as a template. Try to include as much information as possible, as this will help you in the long run. Information can include heating systems and how to use them, any warranties or guarantees on items in the property, bin collection days, reliable tradesmen you have used, burglar alarm details, paint colours around the house. The list is really endless, but it should act as a handbook to your property. If you have anything to add, please leave a comment, as I'd love to hear them. Finally, can I ask you to hit that like button, as it will give us this post more social reach, therefore Facebook will allow more people to see it. Until next time, I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.